Hey Raider Nation, what's good? It's your boy here. Fired up as always to talk about our Las Vegas Raiders, the silver and black that runs through our veins. We're diving into some juicy news today, March 25th, 2025, and oh man, it's draft season, baby, and the Locked On NFL mock draft is heating up. Are you ready for this? Picture this. We're sitting at pick number 6, and the tension is thicker than a Vegas summer night. The Titans just snagged Cam Ward at 1. Big move, right? And now the board's wide open with the Browns, Giants, Patriots, and Jaguars ahead of us. Who's going to shake things up, and what's that mean for our Raiders? Stick with me, because this is about to get wild. You know I'm all about that Raider pride. And today we're breaking down the latest roster moves, that mock draft madness, and what's cooking with our squad. From a surprise twist with Christian Ellis to a new nose tackle in the house. Oh, and don't sleep on that game management hire. I've got the scoop. So let's roll, Nation. Let's start with a bombshell that hit us Monday afternoon. Raider Nation, I was shook. We thought we had linebacker Christian Ellis locked in after signing him to that offer sheet from the Patriots. A restricted free agent we were ready to welcome to the desert. I mean, the guy's a tackling machine, and we need that fire in our linebacker core, right? But hold up. Tom Pelissero drops a tweet. Patriots match the offer, and boom, Ellis is staying in New England. I was pacing my living room like, what just happened? All the beat writers were hyping us up over the weekend, saying he's ours. And then Mike Rice and the Pats crew said, nah, he's ours. Talk about a gut punch. Now, here's where it gets spicy. Vinny Bonsignori and my guy Tristan on X are floating a theory. Could this be a setup for a trade? Like, maybe the Patriots match just to flip him to us for some draft capital, a la Ryan Bates with the Bears and Bills a few years back. I'm not sold yet. Do we really want to cough up more picks when this draft's deep at linebacker? But what do you think, Nation? Drop your takes in the comments. Okay, so we didn't land Ellis, but don't sleep. Our Raiders didn't waste time licking wounds. Monday brought us a new face on the defensive line. Nose tackle Leki Fotu is officially silver and black. This dude's a beast, 6 feet 5 inches, 340 pounds, born in Oakland, with 92 career tackles and 15 tackles for loss. Can you feel that rumble already? Fotu's been around, drafted in the 4th round by the Cardinals, played with the Jets last year, and now he's home with us. Check this. He's hit the top 30 in defensive line run-stop win rate twice in his career, including 5 tackles for loss and 2.5 sacks in 2023. Sure, last season wasn't his best, but pair him with Christian Wilkins and Adam Butler, and our D-line's looking like a brick wall. Here's the kicker. Remember when Fotu visited us a week ago and didn't sign? I was thinking, did he not like the offer, or were we just vibing him out? Now I'm wondering, did we pivot to him after the Ellis deal fell through? Smart move or desperation? You tell me, Raider Nation. Hit that comment section and let's debate this. Now, let's talk about something flying under the radar. Our Raiders just hired a game management specialist, Ryan Paganetti, and I'm hyped. Seth Walder from ESPN broke the news. Paganetti's joining Pete Carroll's staff as a head coach research specialist, focusing on in-game decisions. This dude's got pedigree. Worked with the Jaguars, the Eagles, even under Chip Kelly back in Philly. Why is this a big deal? Last season, we were screaming at the TV over clock management and 4th down calls. Am I right? Analytics are king in the NFL now, and Paganetti's a guy who can tell us, go for it on 4th and 2, or punt it, save the clock. He's worked with Kelly before, so there's chemistry there. Could this be the edge we've been missing? But here's the suspense. Can he deliver when the lights are brightest? You can prep all week, but if you freeze in the clutch, it's over. I'm digging into his X profile to get more, and I'll keep you posted. What's your vibe on this hire, Nation? Analytics guru or just another suit? Let me know below. All right, let's switch gears. Draft season's in full swing, and the Locked On NFL mock draft is where it's at. Every year, the Locked On hosts pick for their teams, and I'm repping the Raiders at number 6. Cam Ward's off the board to the Titans. Solid grab. But now it's a chess game with 5 picks ahead of us. Imagine this. Browns grab Shadur Sanders at 2, risky, but QB desperation's real. Giants snag Travis Hunter at 3. Pair him with Malik Neighbors, nasty. Patriots take Abdul Carter at 4, and then the Jaguars at 5. Will they snatch Mason Graham, the D-tackle beast from Michigan? If Graham's gone, our options at 6 just got real interesting. Here's the teaser. What am I going to do at 6? I'm torn, nation. Do we go offense with a game changer or keep stacking that D? I'm laying out the scenarios next, and I need your help decide. Stay tuned and let's figure this out together. Let's break down the draft board, Raider Nation. This is where it gets juicy. Say the Jaguars take Mason Graham at 5. He's a monster who'd look filthy next to Wilkins, but if he's gone, we've got options at 6. First up, Ashton Jeanty, the running back from Boise State. Mel Kiper and Daniel Jeremiah have him top 5 on their big boards. Jeanty's electric. Think explosive runs, breaking tackles, softening up defenses for Geno Smith to sling it deep. He's a blue-chip talent. The kind of guy who could be a Pro Bowler year 1. Pair him with Raheem Mostert for a 1-2 punch. Defenses wouldn't know what hit him, but is running back at 6'2" rich when the class is deep? Here's the suspense. Do we grab the instant playmaker or hold off? Some say it's a no-brainer. Jeanty's a guy, but I'm not rushing this call. What's your gut telling you, nation? Jeanty at 6, yay or nay? Hit the comments and let's vibe this out. Next up on the draft menu, Armani Maimo, the offensive tackle from Missouri. Raider Nation. Our O-line's been a revolving door, and continuity's everything up front. Imagine Maimo stepping in, locking down the edge, giving Geno time to cook and our run game some teeth. Maimo's no sexy pick. No one's rushing by his jersey, but hear me out. He's got Joe Alt vibes, a cornerstone tackle who could anchor us for a decade. Think Rashawn Slater and Alt with the Chargers. Bookend beasts that make everything else click. At 6, he's a value play with all-pro potential. But here's the twist. What if we missed a flashier name for a lineman? Some fans might groan, but a stout O-line wins games. Just ask the old-school Raiders. Are you sold on Maimo, or should we swing bigger? Drop your thoughts below. I'm reading every one. All right, third option on the table, Teteroa McMillan, a.k.a. T-Mac, the wide receiver from Arizona. Raider Nation. We haven't touched offense in free agency outside Geno and Mostert. Our receiving core needs juice. T-Mac's a 50-50 ball wizard. Think deep shots stretching the field with Geno's cannon arm. Picture this. Brock Bowers underneath, Trey Tucker blazing by, and T-Mac mossing corners. Defenses would be toast. He's mocked around 20 by some, so 6 might be early, but if we trade back, he's in play. Explosive playmakers are Pete Carroll's jam. Remember Seattle's big play days? Here's the cliffhanger. Do we grab T-Mac at 6 or risk waiting? Wide receiver's a glaring hole. Jacoby Myers needs help. So I'm torn. What's your call, nation? T-Mac now or later? Hit me up in the comments and let's hash it out. Let's zoom out, Raider Nation. Our draft strategy's a puzzle, and I'm loving the debate. Jeanty's a splashy pick. Immediate impact, highlight real runs. Maimo's a slow burn, long-term stability, trench dominance. T-Mac's a wild card, big plays, stretching defenses thin. Which vibe fits our Raiders? Pete Carroll's history screams explosive talent. Think Legion of Boom paired with dynamic offenses. But our free agency's been all defense. Wilkins, Fotu, Max Crosby locked up. So I'm leaning offense at 6. The linebackers and running backs run deep this year. Maybe we wait on those and strike big up top. Here's the hook. What's the best value at 6? Bucky Brooks said it on Raiders.com. Top 10 picks should nab perennial Pro Bowlers. All 3 check that box, but I need your input, nation. Call 707-654-4693 or tweet me at yourboy254. What's our move? Time to talk Geno Smith. Raider Nation, what's the holdup? We traded for our QB, but double-digit days later, no extensions announced. I'm scratching my head. Geno's arm is a rocket. West Virginia flashbacks, anyone. And he's our guy now, but where's the ink? Some whisper it's about money. Contract structure, dollar amounts, who knows? Others say we're waiting post-draft to see pick 6. Maybe Jeanty or Maimo shifts the budget. Worst case, he plays out this year, but I'm antsy. Let's lock him up and build around him. What's your theory, nation? Is this a master plan or just slow rolling? I'm digging into Raiders news for updates. If I find heat, I'll drop it here. Hit the comments. Should we panic Or trust John Spytek and Pete Carroll? Let's talk. Let's circle back to free agency. Raider Nation, it's been quiet, right? Max Crosby's extension, chef's kiss, perfect move. Geno trade, bold, love it. Outside Fotu and Mostert, we're not splashing cash. Why? We got cap space and holes to fill. Spytek and Carroll seem surgical. Calculated, not flashy. Tampa Bay vibes, post-Super Bowl. They flipped an old roster to young studs through the draft. Are we building that way, draft-heavy, youth-focused? Pete loves coaching up rookies. Could be the blueprint. Here's the suspense. Are we too patient? Players are getting plucked daily. Should we pounce? Or is this restraint genius? I trust the process, but I'm itching for action. What's your take, nation? Drop it below. Are we sleeping or scheming? Draft feedback time. Raider Nation, you're the heartbeat of this show. Chef Raiders call for Raven. Pure class, love our family vibe. 60s era Raider wants that old school ground and pound. Geno's arm and Jeanty could bring it back. Raider Georgie's mock, Maimo, Harmon, Ursary. Trench warfare, I'm intrigued. Kai from San Jose's all in on O-line. Continuity's key and Maimo fits. Hogan High Raider feels a new regime's vibe. Pete and Spytek's abilities got me hopeful too. Big Drew's antsy. Why so slow? And I feel you, bro, but maybe it's deliberate.